Jesus Christ, look at all the rain. All right, guys, welcome back. So as you can kind of see behind me here, it's some beautiful weather going on. But we've been getting rain for about the last, probably 3 weeks straight, and nothing's got dry. It's ridiculous. But as you can kind of see when I step out here, the old mega cab's hooked up to the trailer. I finally got a chance to wash it, and washing in the rain is awesome, because then you don't get water spots. So you get soaking wet, especially in the wintertime, nice and cold. That's wonderful. But the truck don't have water spots. We're hooked up to the trailer. And here's what we have going on. So today I'll be taking a little bit of time working on cleaning up the crew cab truck here behind me. Also swapping out the tires, putting the radials back on it. Actually, what we have going on is tomorrow, Sumospeed is holding one of their first events of the year. I've actually never been able to make one of their events, and so I'm off tomorrow. Not a whole lot going on with the schedule, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the truck loaded up and take it up there to their show. Well, if you're wondering why I'm putting the radials on, one, they look a little bit better. Then two, also next weekend, the 27th, we're putting on one of our shows, the Carolina Cruise In meets we've been doing. And what we're going to do is meet up around lunchtime, and then that's also the same day that Northeast Dragway is having their first test and tune of the year. We're going to end up having to meet, and then we're going to hang out for a bit, chilling, have the food truck up there, have a photographer up there taking a bunch of pictures for everybody. Then we're going to have a cruise, and all of us head over to Northeast Dragway, and we'll see what these new tunes are all about. So anyways, like I said, today just getting this thing cleaned up, getting the tires and wheels swapped over. And I would go ahead and load it on the trailer, but it's raining. Tomorrow's supposed to be pretty, so I'll probably wait till tomorrow morning and get it loaded up. But anyways, get to cleaning this rig up. Oh, and before I get started, I have people ask me all the time, you know, what is the trick to keeping a truck clean all the time? You know, how do you keep the engine bay so clean? How do you keep the outside of the truck so clean? It's actually really, really simple. Buy a shop. Keep it indoors. Don't ever drive it in the rain, snow, salt, any of that. That's how you keep them clean. Okay, so for detailing the truck, there's two things I normally use. I know a lot of people are real biased about what they like to use and don't or whatever, but me personally, I use Chemical Guy's wash for when something's actually dirty. But with this truck, no dirtier than it gets. I just hit it up with some of this Speed Shine from, and I might mispronounce this, but Griot's. Anyways, that stuff seems to work pretty good, pretty affordable. You buy it in the gallon jug and just keep refilling the small one, and it does pretty good at keeping it clean. I use the Griot's on pretty much anything that's painted, powdered, anodized, any of those things. Anything with a really good shiny finish, that stuff seems to work really, really good. On the suspension stuff that's powder coated, engine bay, the paint, all of it, it does pretty good. The second thing I use on all of my black plastics. There's a lot of stuff like Back to Black, and I think Chemical Guys has some stuff. A lot of guys, you know, they use whatever, you know, they're kind of biased towards or whatever. Me personally, good old WD. That stuff works really good. Nice and cheap. Everybody's got a ton of it, and it seems to work really good. The only thing, it doesn't necessarily leave it nice, shiny black for a really long amount of time, but normally it'll last a couple weeks. And like I said, cheap, easy, spray it on, wipe it down, good to go. So anyways, get to cleaning this thing up, get these tires swapped over. The battery seems a little weak too, so I might throw the charger on it. Anyways, get to knocking this stuff out and get everything prepped up for the show tomorrow. All right, guys, so just getting finished up with the detailing on this truck. I just want to put a disclosure out there. All you guys who say that these detailers are overpriced or whatever, if that's the case, either one, your detailer is subpar, or two, you're not paying them enough. So this truck wasn't even really dirty. It wasn't muddy, no road grime, really, any of that. Just dust where it's been sitting in the shop. And between wiping down the outside of it really good, swapping out the tires, cleaning up the chassis and suspension components a little bit, and then cleaning up the engine bay, I've been out here for every bit of 4.5 hours. And yeah, if you're paying your detail guy to wash your vehicle inside and out, only about 50 or 60 bucks, yeah, he's either really underpaid or he's not putting out great quality work, one of the two, because this stuff takes a lot of time. But I'm about finished up. I got to wipe down the windows real good and probably wipe down the interior a little bit. It won't take but a minute though. It's pretty clean in there. And we'll be finished up. So anyways, try to button up this little bit of stuff, and tomorrow morning first thing get it loaded up. Hopefully the roads won't be too bad and be able to make the trips about an hour and a half to where we're going. So hopefully the roads won't be too bad and we won't have to clean the truck all over again when we get up there. So this is where an enclosed trailer would be really nice. But anyways, we'll get this knocked out and touch base tomorrow when we're loading up.